So controlling the way we input data into a list can be challenging when we're asking individuals to fill in that information. We could solve this problem by using PowerApps. And PowerApps is very, very simple, and we're going to talk about that in this next video here. The following video, not in this video, but the following associated video will also show us how to use Power Automate to then take those list entries and create calendar entries. So some pretty exciting stuff here, so stay tuned. We'll jump right to it. The first place we have to start is to create a list. Now you can see here I have a very simple list. A meeting name, a start date, and a stop date. Now I could do this in forms, but I can't add times in forms. And that becomes problematic because I need to be able to ultimately schedule a specific time for a meeting. I can't do that within a form, so I have to use a PowerApp. So how do I get there? Well, first of all, you need to create your list. Now remember, there's a couple things that you need to remember about a list. I do this just by default, and I'm going to go to site contents here so you can kind of see what I'm talking about. So let's go ahead and go to this one, VTC settings. When you create a list, the first thing it adds is this field called title, and it makes it required. So remember, if you just click on title, you can say it's not required. And then when you go to your section here, you can just, whoops, wrong one. When you go to your section here, you can just delete that. You can just delete, let me see here. You can just delete that field from showing. See title? So I'm only going to use these three. I don't like the forced input here, so I get rid of those. So just a helpful hint. So here I'm creating three fields. Now it's important to note that this is a date and time field. So let me show you what that looks like. If I go to date and time here, I could put in whatever I want here, but I'm including it here and in a friendly format. And then I just hit save and it creates a column. So now that the list is up and running, we're going to click here onto integrate, and we're going to go to Power Apps and create an app. And once that gets done doing its thing, it's going to arrive right here. This is the exact place it will arrive. Remember, it's taken this name right here, VTC, named your app VTC, and it's imported those fields right here. Notice title is still there, but that's okay. We can get rid of that. So without doing anything in PowerApp, and I want to just emphasize that this does not require any experience in PowerApp to do what I'm showing you. With doing nothing in PowerApp, this will actually work. So let's just go ahead and hit play. Now, I'm going to show you how to publish this app, but let's just preview it right now for this test. And here, we're just going to click on the plus sign, and we're just going to type in test meeting. And we're going to pick a date. Let's pick today, which is the 17th. And we're going to pick 6 o'clock. And we're going to pick the 17th. And we're going to pick 6 o'clock there. And we're going to make the meeting go till 6:30. Now, I don't have any attachments. I'm going to add a meeting name. Well, which I shouldn't have done up top. I'll show you how to modify this in just a minute. So if I could type here, would be okay. Okay, so meeting name is test meeting. Start date time, stop date time. I'm going to hit go. Now, notice that it's here, and immediately it's going to show up, well, almost immediately. It's going to show up right here. Now, because I scheduled this for the current day, 3 hours ago, it's going to show that. But if it was for another date, it would show another date. So here is the information. Perfect, right? So now we can control what they put in here within Power Apps to actually fill this list. So let's look real quick here at how we can modify this form just real quick. So here I'm going to go to the edit screen. Notice here it just says edit screen, and I don't want this, so I'm just going to click on it. I'm going to hit delete. I don't want that. Click on it, hit delete, and now I'm done. And so when that shows next time, it's going to show just like that. Okay, so pretty easy, right? So now that I have this ready, this Power App, I'm going to publish it. So here I'm going to say File. I'm going to save. Okay, and now it's going to save it to my Power Apps environment, and I'm going to hit Publish. Okay, and it's going to say right here, VTC3, great, I'm going to publish this version. And now when I go over to Power Apps, once it gets done, I can share it with others, things of that nature, all right? And then I can go out to Power Apps itself. Okay, and where are you? Hold on one sec here, Power Apps. You know, they just redid that. Here we go. We'll just go here. Power Apps right there. All right. Sometimes I get lost in their icons. They change them sometimes on me. So, okay. So we're just going to look at apps right here. And there we go. Now I have two other ones that I've published. And I'm not going to worry about those now. But here I can just use this one. And it will work every single time. Now I can also add this, see other videos. I can just click on here. Let's do one more test here real quick. Let's do one next Saturday on the 24th for 01. And we're going to have that go to the 24th. And we'll go to 0107. Okay. And we're going to say future meeting. We're going to hit OK. Now let's go ahead and go to that list. It should pop up here in just a minute. And remember, we don't have to do anything at all from a Power Automate. We just have to do the Power App.